Alright, I got a thing saying broadcasting only mic audio because you entered a blocked scene. So that is basically the main menu. So let me get out of the main menu and hopefully we'll be ready to go. Trouble is, it's taking a while to load. But I also want to thank some new subscribers. I want to thank Santa Fe Railfan 5701 Productions, Taj Woman, Danny Hauk, Railhog Productions also goes by Cross of Bayonne. I'm going to subscribe back to him. Ben Mattinson, Samuel Calderon, and I think that's it for the time being. So the last few streams I did on here, I was playing Mafia: The Old Country. I decided to give that a break. I may go back to that sometime in September. I really want to see the end of the game, but I also really want to see this RC car. I'm definitely not doing that. Why the fuck do these things still exist? I hate... Well, I don't hate Rayman. Rayman's okay. It's the Rabbids I hate. Oh, you're shitting me. I can't afford that. I gotta get... crew credits. Dang it. Oh, well. Let me get my reward in the summit. I haven't done this in a couple of months. But typically when I start playing Motorfest, I always like to do the summit. I always end up getting in bronze, but you know, it's still a decent amount of rewards I get from time to time. Alright, let me just do a sound check, because I think it's safe now. You should also be able to see me. Yep.
Alright, let me just do a sound check.
Alright, we're good. No viewers, though, so I'm going to go ahead and wait and upgrade some of my cars while we're at it. Oh, we do have a viewer. Good. Well, no need to upgrade anything now. We'll just hop into the action. We'll go back to the top left. I went into the middle. Do I want to use that, or do I want to use my other Caprice? We'll save that for another time. I actually want to go to something that's fully upgraded. Yes. Oh, wait, we're off-road. It might still work. We'll see. I probably could have backed up. Jump as far as possible. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot when you steer, you can control your car. Alright, I feel like an off-road car would be better for that, but we'll worry about that later. Let's just go to the ones where we have to lease some cars. I mean, at least I still get to drive this. Several actions must be done, perform all actions, and cross the finish line before timers end. Watch out for opportunities along the way. Cool. Alright. I think I can manage that. Once again, I just got to give it some time to load. This makes me think of something I saw on Cartoon Network. It was one of those crossover parodies on Mad. It was called Everybody Loves Rayman. Well, thing's a little hard to control. I think the little RC car is supposed to be based off of the Proto Hup 1. Whoa, whoa, no. Alright, that could have been worse. I didn't miss the checkpoint, so that's good too. And I also have to get 35 coins. Right now I have 10. gonna be 12 soon if I can control this fucking thing. Jesus! It's like every time I feel like I have it under control, it just wants to spin out again. I'm getting some more coins though, so that's good. Okay, I gotta rewind. Just 10 more coins now. Dang! We don't have to go there though, it's fine. 9 coins remaining. No, we're not rewinding. We'll let that one go for now. Two more. I'm going back up this ramp. Now to find that finish line. I think I just got to follow the arrow. Or that works too. I see the marker. Got to keep it straight. I don't care what's in my path. I'm going for it. I hit the tree and I still finished. That was beautiful. I thought I was going to fail. I wonder if that's what we have to use for the next 2 missions. Everything else, it seems that... Well, actually, no. These 2, we still have to have a loaned car along with that, so... We'll see. Uh-huh. We're using it again. Okay. I still wish I had my own. But I don't care. It'll get better as we progress. And right now, I'm actually looking at my PS4 copy of The Crew 2. I've considered going back to that to see how things have gone. I haven't played that game in like 4 years. I'm hoping unlike the first Crew game from 2014, it's still playable. I had a lot of fun playing that game. And I'm hoping I can still have more fun playing it. I'm a little distracted here. I need to concentrate. So we need 65 coins. Something tells me I have to get everyone. We'll go back for those later. For an RC car, I think the motor sounds pretty impressive. Like the way it echoes on this giant cargo ship. Alright, let's see how this goes here. I wish there was another ramp that I could use to get up there, but there's only 5 left. Maybe I don't have to go up there. Alright, we did it. For a moment I thought I could go like all the way to the right, but I don't think that's possible. You know, one franchise that Ubisoft also, instead I wouldn't be surprised to see in this game, Assassin's Creed. Like Rabbids, I don't care for Assassin's Creed, but at the same time, it'll be interesting to see what kind of vehicles they would have for this game with Assassin's Creed themes on it, like a few boats perhaps. Because Assassin's Creed, you're basically a pirate. Or that's the time period it takes place in anyway, where you have a lot of pirates and big sail ships. Alright, Rayman. This might be the last time I'm racing with you, I don't know. You might come back for the final 3 events. But let's see how things turn out. Oh, we're racing on a wooden track now. Okay. And it's just a time trial. We got to beat 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Fine by me. I think we already hit our top speed. I like the track, too, how it looks with the red and blue stripes. With the red stripe in the middle and the left and right are blue. Good thing I saw that. I was worried I was going to crash, but I did not. I have everything under control. No. Fuck you. We can still beat it, though. We've gone halfway so far, and we've done under a minute. I thought that was a ramp where we were going to go airborne. I thought we were going to go over the edge. Glad that wasn't the case. Nope. Oh, okay, now we went over. We can still do it, though. Don't lose control. Don't heat up the tires. Everything will be just fine. There we go. 147. Let me just get some more water and then we can continue. I also want to double check something on my phone. All right. We're back down to 0 viewers. Ah, well. I think it's because I tried mentioning this last week, but someone deleted my post, and I had to repost it again on Tuesday. But I was hoping there would be enough people that knew about this in advance, but I guess I was wrong. I found out about it on Tuesday because I got a notification saying that I earned a reward for giving a certain amount of hype points to Pentrex, a company I'm working for in the future. I'm really looking forward to doing some train-related content for them, but when I was making that post, I saw that my one post I already did about this live stream got deleted, and I don't remember deleting it. Or maybe I tried to post it and I didn't do it. Like I might have hit the wrong button instead of hitting post, and it never actually did get posted, but either way, I'm upset that happened. I think we'll take the Jeep. Let's double check our upgrades before we go. Good. I think it's cool, too, that you can merge some parts. That definitely helps. Not only with saving space so you can continue getting more parts, but it's also very helpful too if you need to get rid of some green or blues and get some magenta or yellow instead. Oh, this is looking much better. This is looking worse, surprisingly. I don't know how I landed in a tree like that, but that is not at all what was supposed to happen. We'll try again, but we definitely need to go backwards so we can go faster. more distance between us and the ramp, we'll have an easier time hitting that high speed we need to go the distance that's required. Now I can see why my dad enjoys driving one of these. I hope this is enough. Just barely made it. That was great. I actually was worried, but I'm glad we passed. Meanwhile, my dog is asleep nearby in my bed. Did anyone join while I was looking away at my dog? I didn't notice. Nope, still no viewers. Alright. I'm not going to do anything until we get some more people to join. In fact, I am going to do what I was originally going to do while waiting for more viewers, and that is to go over some upgrades. So we already know this is good. I'm fairly certain this is also... No, it is not. Okay, let's see. Now it's good. Let me see. Oh no, I don't want to customize, I just want to upgrade. I was considering doing some crafting, like I said earlier, where you merge the parts to make better ones, but I think I'll wait till we get more 590s. In the meantime, we're just going to go ahead and scrap that. I think it's fully upgraded now. It says 590 out of 590, so that is good. The back of my mind, I actually was considering canceling this stream because of what happened and how my post wasn't where it was supposed to be in time to inform people of this stream. Oh wait, it says I have one watching on my phone. Alright, you know what, let's upgrade this and then we'll proceed to the next race. It's not fully modified like the other Jeep we had, but I do like driving this. Oh wait, no, this is... Okay, never mind. Let's change the car then. I thought this was going to be another dirt race for some reason. My mistake. In that case, why don't we take this? Again, not fully upgraded, but still an impressive vehicle to drive. Why did the event not start? I had to go under the bridge. Really? Why? I mean, I still passed, so I guess that's good enough. Seriously though, why couldn't it be on top of the bridge where I was originally? That was fucked up. I think this time... we'll take... this. I haven't driven this in a while. Fun car, too. Just have to drink some water, but I'm good now. I think this is an escape. I wasn't paying attention to what we're doing. All the same. Oh yeah, it is escape. Perfect. So this is simple. All we got to do is just stay out of that red circle that expands as time progresses. And we already passed. So we could basically give up now if we wanted to, but the further we go, the more points we get. That'll help us get a good spot in the leaderboard for the summit. I have to go left, but the problem is there's too much water. Oh, fuck me. Alright, that could have been worse. Going further would have been better, but at least I still did what was required. More water again. Throat got dry for some reason. Alright. Do we go back to Rayman in this hot rod? Let's see. Yes, we do. Alright. Oh, there's a ghost. Alright. I have to beat 119, and I'm already ahead of the ghost, so that's a good sign right there. Do not spin out on me. Ooh, I was worried we were going to miss that. Why does it tell me to go right when we need to go left? What the... fuck. Fuck. Fuck! I'm restarting. That was unacceptable. It would be funny if I tried choosing a different vehicle. It's like, what do you think you're doing? This is the only car you can have. I don't care. I want to choose vehicle. Oh, that was worse than the first time, but... No. No! Fuck you! You're breathtaking, thank you. I'll definitely take someone's breath away if I land on them with my little miniature car. If that somehow kills someone, I'll be shocked. Oh. I didn't expect to go airborne again after landing on the asphalt. Alright, now I gotta remember to go left. I see the map right there. It tells me to go left. Ignore those arrows. You're not going right. You're going left. Okay, did I fuck up? Was I not supposed to land here? Jesus fuck! Who designed this fucking thing? Why are the tires such shit? I swear, I'm probably gonna have to drive this thing for the rest of the summit, and if that's the case, I'm not doing it anymore. We're just gonna skip everything and do like some actual races. Alright, so far so good. Thank you. Wait a minute. I am supposed to go right? This is fucking confusing. This is my last attempt. If I don't pass this, then I'm just gonna say fuck it and never do this again. Why does the map tell me to go left and the arrows tell me to go right? Like, why can't you both tell me the same direction to go in? Making up your mind would be very, very beneficial and allow things to be... Alright, well, that could be worse. I'm going up the ramp. You bitch! Fuck you! Jeez, I sounded like Roman there. The way he said that, I mean, I just needed the... whatever the fuck he's from, Romanian accent. Like, fuck you! You'll never take me alive! I still can't believe he ended up voicing, well, it wasn't Thomas the Tank Engine, but it was a parody, but... I'm done. I am hoping I never have to see that piece of shit car ever again. It would be better to drive if the tires actually had grip. Oh, Steam Enthusiast Productions is live too. I talked about him a while ago, and like, his streams usually also have no viewers, and he still does like 3 a day. I don't get why, but that's just him, you know? That's what he wants to do. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's also, like, if I go to driver, I should be able to spend some of those points I just used. And I definitely need to empty my mailbox. Alright, we'll worry about these later. This can definitely go away. I don't need any of these uncommons. The rare and epics and the yellow ones, I don't remember what those are called, but yellow is better than both magenta and blue. Alright, legend points. I always forget about these, so when I end up using them, it ends up helping a lot, and that's actually not what I thought I was going to use. There's something between the level 70 and the crew credits. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do... Damn it. As you may have noticed, I try to keep things even. Like you see here that this was all 7 out of 40. Now I gotta make it 10 out of 40. And we'll go to vehicle. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I thought I had enough to get both of them, all of them to 10, but it's fine. Photo gallery? Right, yeah, I don't mess around with the photo mode. I probably should start doing some. When I stream the crew too, I'll show you some of the stuff I do on there. I just got a message from my friend. Oh, Lord Kamakishi's not going to be able to join. Dang it. If I could do a collab with him, that would be cool, but I just wanted him to join as a viewer at the moment. But since he's not able to join, we're going to go ahead and buy a car that he wanted me to get in Gran Turismo 7. It's a bit different. Oh, wait a minute. Prestige tickets. So this is where I spend my prestige tickets. Okay. I got it. Supercar glow. Y2 underglow. Paint a head. I thought that said a head gal. God damn. Hello. Yes, please. I like white wall tires. And it's also got a little bit of yellow striping on it, too. No wonder it's called a luxury tire. How about that? Yo. That's badass. Alright, so that's two cars we're going to have to buy. First, we're going to buy the one car that Lord Kamakishi wanted me to get in Gran Turismo 7. It's basically still the same car. It's from the same company, but as you can see, it's newer. We'll leave it in silver. Let's double check the rims. I like that. That kind of reminds me of those throwing stars. We're also going to do some customization because I want to see if I can change the color of the grille. I forgot I have to go to livery. So, front side. I don't know if it'll actually let me change the color of the grille or if it's just going to, like, do the body. It's not doing anything. Alright, never mind. I'll just leave it alone then. I don't need to customize it. Visual parts, on the other hand. That's not bad. I like how the black looks with the silver and it matches the grille. And the roof. Okay. Yeah, let's do that then. Front bumper. Red. Looks nice. Still would like to have it in green, but still, the red looks nice. We're not making the tires wider. Let's go back. I think we'll leave it at this. I like this. Rims we're leaving alone because I already changed it. I don't need to mess with that. Caliper color. Well, it's not the grille like I would have liked, but it still goes pretty well. Side mirrors. I like the way these look. Matches the front. Or you know what? Maybe the older NSXs are still sold under Honda instead of Acura. I'll go ahead with this one. I actually was considering not getting a wing, but this still looks good. Gotta get some of that downforce. Whoa. That's not a bad bumper. Alright. I think I made my decision. We'll go with this. And the final one, if I'm not mistaken, is we're going to change the interior color, but I want to leave it... I'll do yellow for another time. And we're going to leave the interior alone. Well, let me change it. Alright, in that case, I guess I'll just go to this. It'll at least match somewhat the outside appearance of the car. Ooh. Yeah, let's do that. And leave that. And... that. Okay. I think we're done. How do I upgrade it, though? I want to upgrade it. Maybe I have to go here. Now I should be allowed. There we go. All right. And now we're going to do that crafting thing I was telling you about. So, merge. Let's do it. Unfortunately, when you're doing this, you can only use the same color. You can't do anything else. Like, if you choose uncommon, the other two have to be uncommon. And then if you do, like, blue, then, like, all three parts have to be the same color. And then we'll go ahead and do that. Now, I could merge these three to make a gold one if I wanted to, but we'll save that for another time. I should be able to do that with these, though. Let me go ahead and do that. There we go. Very, very good. I'm glad they introduced this. I got a lot of scrap points too, so I figured, you know what, it's time to put this to use. Thank you. Alright. I think that's enough for the time being. I probably scared away my one audience member. Like, this is boring. I don't want to see this guy playing with these parts over and over again. Yep. No viewers. Well, one now. It's like every time I turn my phone off and exit YouTube, there's always like one person that ends up showing up. You know what? I just realized it's faster if I do that. Okay. We'll get the other three parts in the gold eventually, but let's go back to activities and see what else we can do. I definitely don't feel like doing Rayman ever again. This looks good. The Porsche really grabbed my interest, so naturally I would want to see what that is. Oh, it's Kai. We worked with her before. She gave us a few cars in different playlists. Oh, wait. Okay. So, Kai was born in Honolulu. Her father is a Hawaiian painter, and her mother is an engineer from California. Though she has always been fascinated by both of her parents' worlds, abstract versus tangible, she clearly takes after her mother in both personality and interests. Down to earth, she has always loved understanding how things work and fixing them. She used to say that a canvas is both too restrictive and too vast a medium for her. Passionate about cars for as long as she can remember, that's basically me with trains, Kai spent most of her youth in workshops and local garages helping her mother and her friends. After finishing high school in Honolulu, she followed in her mother's footsteps and studied engineering on the mainland, focusing primarily on cars and engines before returning to Oahu to become a highly skilled mechanic. She has built quite a reputation in Hawaii, and the Motorfest organization didn't hesitate to invite this local craftswoman to join the festival staff. Good for her. Well deserved. So we gotta find the garage first, then we'll be allowed to start the story. Unless... is there a way I can just start it? I guess not. Oh well. I remember the sushi thing, or what I assume is a sushi thing. I just don't remember how to get there from here. I don't even know where I am, to be honest. Ah, that's why I'm on the NASCAR island. No wonder I couldn't figure it out. So, it says Oahu. We definitely have to go back there. I think we'll switch to a plane then and then get back onto Oahu. I was really looking forward to driving this car, but we'll have to save it for another time. Now this is why I called this area NASCAR Island, because basically the one and only thing I care about on this island is that NASCAR track. I'm not worried about that thing that is telling me to go down to. We're going to ignore that and keep going to Oahu. Nice volcano over there. I don't even have a NASCAR hot air balloon. What are the odds? Wahoo's right in front of us. We just gotta fly about 2 more miles. Depending on how far inland we want to go. Beaches sure look nice from up here. So does the water too, for that matter. Oh, we're getting a sunset. Now it'll look even nicer. Reminded me of when I was in North Carolina. I mean, I know I wasn't in a plane or anything, but I saw a plane. It wasn't a Corsair like this one, but it was a Navy plane on a battleship. And because it was in Wilmington, North Carolina, the battleship itself was called North Carolina. Okay. I think it's safe to drop back down to Earth now. Whee! I never get tired of this. Boom! And somehow still in perfect condition. I love that. In real life, this car would have been flattened. But thankfully, this is a video game, so physics do not exist. For a moment, I thought I still had my 1968 Corvette in my favorites, but I decided to change things up and use this Caprice instead. I had to buy this in order to do the Donks versus Lowrider playlist, which I didn't feel like recording, but it was a lot of fun, especially getting the Buick GNX. Of course, stands for Grand National Experimental, or Experiment. Kind of like the NSX, new sports car experiment. I'm not worried about that loot box. We're just going to go down here onto this road. So looking at the picture, the garage is, as I said, by a sushi restaurant. What I assume is a sushi restaurant, judging by those chopsticks surrounding that orange guy. Looks like a baby lobster. What's that? I'm not giving up on the garage thing. I'm just curious to see what this is. It doesn't seem to tell me. All the same, that was a pretty interesting tunnel I got to drive through. Not bad at all. I was going to turn right again, but I decided not to. And also, the garage is on one of those weird roads where one side has one lane and the other side has two lanes, which we're on right now. So, I think if we keep going this way... Oh wait, it just changed. It's a long shot, but let's turn around and see if going the other way actually does help. It's probably going to end by the time we pass that intersection, but maybe this part of the road will stay in two lanes for longer. We'll see. Alright. It switched back to two lanes. But let's see. It also says Haliwa. I don't know why I bothered in checking that to begin with. So if we find Haliwa, Fleming Beach. I actually live in a town... Well, I used to live in a town with a similar name called Flemington. No beaches there, but it had a really good community pool, and it still does. I just haven't been there since I moved out. The Monkey's Kitchen? Now, some towns, you can't actually see the name unless you zoom in close enough. So let's see. Iron Ink Warehouse. I don't know what that is. Hey, a football field. Haliwa. I don't know why. I feel like I'm saying nonsense from Bed Knobs and Broomsticks as I keep saying that. Haliwa. Da. It's a good movie. I really like that. If you haven't watched it yet, go on to Disney Plus and do yourself a favor. It is a good movie. Oh, never mind. Don't want to go there. I might want to go here, but we'll save that for another time. Ugh. Seriously, where the fuck is Haliwa? Oh, the Cooler Reserve. Another reserve. Oh, wait a minute. Am I... I'm on Maui. Fuck, I'm on the wrong island. No wonder I couldn't find it. I thought of that on Oahu. But that reminds me of the last stream I did playing this game. When I was trying to find the Lahaina Kaanapali Pacific, they didn't include that in this game, sadly. Then again, this is a car game, not a train game, so I really shouldn't be surprised that they chose not to do that. But you still had some trains in the other crew games, especially the Crew 2. Iroquois Lagoon Beach. Chinatown? I didn't know Hawaii had a Chinatown. A Japantown would definitely not be welcomed. Especially when you look into your history and see what happened in 1941. All right. Chinaman's hat. Huh. I bet it actually does look like a Chinaman's hat, but we'll save that for another time. Oh, I did this before. That Mustang Sally, I did that before. That's pretty fun. I like the 69 Mustang. A lot of people do, and it's easy to see why. All right, here we go. I think somewhere around here should be Kai's garage. If not, then it's probably somewhere further around here. But because we're on the completely wrong island, I have to switch back to my airplane. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Go back. I was trying to hit R3 to go back to my airplane. Come on. Oh, not enough space. Damn it. Oh well. I bet if I were to try it now, it'll say I have enough space. Here we go. Here we go. Still wish I could do barrel rolls. That's one of the reasons why I'm considering going back to the Crew 2. The way they handle the airplanes is just so much better. Steam Enthusiast Productions just started off his live stream. Well, he calls it Yo. Steam Enthusiast Productions and I have been good friends for a long time, but I haven't seen him since 2019. Alright. Because there's no viewers, I am going to take a 15-minute break. I usually don't do breaks during 3-hour streams, but I had to do this last week too. Because of the time of the afternoon I'm recording this or streaming this, my dogs usually like to go out at a certain time, so it's almost 4 p.m., so it just makes sense to take them out. I'll see you when I get back. It's 3:53, so I'll be back at 4:08. Ah, dang it, I forgot about that, but at least I'm back. A minute earlier than I expected, too. Oh, hang on, I gotta turn my fan off. Well, I don't have to turn it off, I just have to point it away from me so that it doesn't interfere with my mic. Let me just do another sound check.
Let's get back into action.
I'm sure everything's fine, but I'd like to double check just to be safe.
Let's get back into action.
Okay, we're good. On... Wait. Alright, we're good. I thought there were no viewers, but we're fine. So, let's get back to what we were trying to do. And hopefully we can see what exciting adventures Kai has for us after we find her garage. Why am I here? I don't want to be here. Let me out. Now we're going to go back to the map and get the waypoint set up. I'll plug my controller into its charger while I wait. I sure as hell don't want this. Maybe the waypoint's still saved. Let's see. I don't want to go back to Maui. I need Haliwa. I had it. Yeah, it was here. I know I said it was somewhere around here originally, but now I'm thinking it might be... Hang on. Might be around here, actually. Judging by the intersection and how it looks compared to the picture. So let's do that, and hopefully we're good. Just to save time, we're going to switch back to the plane one more time. Now I assume this is a sunrise. The sky's looking great. I saw a sunrise pretty similar to this, not in a video game, but in real life. I was visiting the town of Boundbrook. It was March 2019, and the way the sun looked with some of the rocky landscape I was on made me think I was on a different planet. It reminded me a little bit of this one movie I saw called The Martian. This angle of the plane looks really good. Well, especially like, no, especially like right here. I wish you could keep the camera in a certain position longer before it resets back to this default setting, but it won't let me do that. Alright, I think we're gonna decrease altitude a little bit so it'll be easier for us to go faster because we're getting closer to our destination. I kind of sound a little bit like a pilot with how quiet I'm talking. Like, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We have to speak quietly so that we're not disturbing any of the passengers that are asleep. We're about to reach our destination of Hailewa in approximately 5 minutes. In the meantime, please stay seated, put your seatbelts on, and we'll get you back on the ground shortly. We're definitely not going to make a good landing, so once again, we're going to switch to our 71 Caprice in midair. A lot of nice sunflowers. Go this way. Ooh, nice. We are definitely not doing Chasing the Future. Let's see. Okay, no shrimp place, but we are on the right type of road. Fuck you. If we don't find it, we can always turn around, but I think this is it right here. We just got to go a little bit further. Oh, that's not it. Damn it. I couldn't see what it was like on the other side. I really thought that was the shrimp place. We'll get there eventually. Though at the same time, I feel like I'm going too far away. Crap, I thought someone was going to hit me. Alright, we went too far. I feel sorry for that guy in the bus. Like, he saw me coming towards him, he's like, uh-oh, he's going to hit me. I have to slow down. I ended up passing him. He's like, oh, false alarm. Meh. I didn't go as far up into the air as I wanted, but that was still kind of a semi-decent jump. Let's see, we're not doing slalom. Wait a minute. No. Again, the sign was different. Oh crap! There's water! I didn't realize there was water there. Then again, I wasn't trying to drift. Alright, let's double check the map one more time. I doubt it's on Total Rock. Yeah. Let's see. Hailewa. This takes longer, but at least we'll somewhat get a good understanding of where to go. Ah, I found it. Alright, here we go. Now we can finally progress with the story. Why am I going this way? There's the shrimp place. Well, I'm just glad we finally made it.
Hey
Project
there.
356.
Welcome to my workshop. Your timing couldn't be better. You remember me, right? Kai. Vintage garage. Hollywood action.
I was just telling them about you.
So I'm working on a little project here. I managed to get my hands on an old Porsche 356. The first automobile to bear the Porsche name. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The plan? Get her back in shape. Properly. While I work my magic in the garage, I'm gonna need someone to run a few errands for me. That's where you come in. So, what do you say? Feel like taking a little drive around Hawaii for me?
Somehow
right. First things first.
Hang on.
I'm gonna need you to get me a hood. The original one was beyond repair, so I made a few calls, and turns out there's one at a junkyard that I can use. I've made all the arrangements. You just need to pick it up at the junkyard southwest of Wahiwa. If you don't mind, that would be a huge help.
That sounds like a piece of cake. Let's get going. Go to the junkyard in Miliani Mauka.
The 356 was the first mass-produced Porsche, and basically the first...
Is that though? Where is Miliana Mauka? It says it's still on Oahu, so that should be easy to find. I don't think it's on the North Shore, but let's... Wait, what did that say? Oh, Wilder Feats. I thought that said Wilder Farts. Like you had a lot of girl drivers that are farting into their gas tanks trying to get more fuel. Alright. Miliani Mauka. Ma'akwa. Black Beach. I do like that, though. I've been there before. I feel like it's away from the coast. Wait a minute. Miliani Canyon. We must be getting close. Miliani Fields. Kai's house. I don't need to know where she lives unless she invites me. Schofield Barracks. That's an army base. Wilbur's junkyard. I think this is it. Let's get a move on.
Porsche, period. Built in 1948. And get this, the very first one wasn't even built in Germany. Ferry Porsche, son of Ferdinand Porsche, built it in a little sawmill in Gmund, Austria. They didn't have much, just ideas, Volkswagen parts, and determination. Anyways, as a cousin of the Volkswagen Beetle, it got that smooth, rounded nose. Basically a Porsche with a smile. If the hood's wrong, the whole car will look off. Ergo, this first part is essential. Over.
Right. Like I said, piece of cake. We just go to the junkyard, pick it up, and we're good. But I really thought Porsche built cars sooner than 1948, because Ferdinand Porsche was also responsible for doing a few things for the Germans in the 1930s, and Porsche also built tanks. And Volkswagen was created in 1937 by Ferdinand Porsche. He was also responsible for creating the Beetle. At that time, though, it was called the People's Car. Although, not many people were able to drive until after World War II. Oh, hang on. Went too fast. I had to turn left. I was trying to go right, but I had to turn left at the last second. And the orange really looks good on this. Bye-bye, Schofield Barracks. Right. I bet Smug Alana would enjoy playing this game, because when you see her doing a lot of those dash cam reactions, she loves imitating the cars when they honk their horns. Like, she'll be like, beep! Alright, we're definitely not doing a speed trap. What we are doing, though, is going to the junkyard while I crash into a Crown Victoria, which somehow took no damage. Alright, let's talk to Kai.
You got the hood. Good work. I'll restore it, nice and clean.
Oh, I got 15,000. Thank you.
Next up, engine parts. Nothing fancy, just the heart of the car. There's a lot I can salvage from the OG engine I've got here, but I'll still need some specific Porsche parts I had shipped in. They're waiting for you at Barbers Point Harbor. Look for a gray crate that's being moved around. That's where you'll get our package.
Barbers Point Harbor is an easy one to remember. I've been there several times. It's hard to forget, too, especially that rainbow arch. So let's see. There it is. Alright, so the arch is there. And something tells me that the gray crate is on that machine, or being moved by the machine. Let me just drink some more water before we proceed. Not bad.
The 356 ran a small, air-cooled, naturally aspirated flat four. Light, simple, and stubborn as hell. No radiators, no nonsense, just air, oil, and German confidence.
Stubborn as hell, that means the engine had a difficult time starting.
They were about balance and reliability. Bring me those parts,
you sure about that?
and I'll make her sing again. Over.
Why did you say they were stubborn if they're reliable? Well, both of my dogs have joined me. I guess they're happy that I took them for a walk, and now they just want to relax with me. Okay. That was a lot better than I expected. I thought it was going to go sideways and into the grass. But so far, so good. It does get a little annoying having to avoid all those speed traps every now and again. What I assumed was a speed trap. That also could have been an escape. Or one of those slaloms. I actually think it was a slalom because I saw a curved line on the logo. Bye-bye, stop sign. Alright, I might as well try and turn around at this point, otherwise, like the way I had my wheels turned, it was going to go out of control anyway. That was another good recovery. I didn't mean to go all the way sideways like that, but still better than what I anticipated. Alright, so there's the Rainbow Arch. question now is that the crate we need? Or is that something else? Oh, it is. Okay, good.
Engine parts secured. That 356 is about to find her voice.
Once again, Kai paid us $15,000 to help her.
We're
See
gonna
what's
need
next.
bumpers next, and I know just where to get them. I've got a metallurgist friend over in Maui. Think you
Ah,
could
so
swing by his
now
factory
we
for
go
me?
to Maui.
It's an old warehouse in the city of Kahului, down south, not far from the ocean.
I gotta say,
They'll
the
be
designers
expecting
did a
you.
good job working on Kai as well. She looks pretty cool. Alright. Since we're going to another island, I am once again switching to
Back
my
then,
airplane.
bumpers were thin.
But
Oh,
this time, instead of the Corsair, I'm switching to something different. Let's see. I think I have to go further. That's a boat. We don't want that. Oh, hi. That was my dog, in case you didn't hear him. He just went... "Ruff." He's a good boy. Yes, he is. He's a good boy. I swear, one day I got to get up a new camera system set up so that you can see me and my dogs. Good boy, Spart. Good boy. Are you telling Are you telling the audience that they should watch my streams more often? I thought so. Good boy. Speak one more time for me. Good boy. Good boy. Now let me fly my airplane, buddy, okay? This was my favorite plane to have in the crew, too, and I am looking forward to flying it again.
almost polite.
Whoop.
And the 356s
That
are no
definitely
exception.
could have been better.
They add just the right touch of shine and that unmistakable 1950s flair to those smooth, rounded lines. Trust me.
All right. So let's see. Iron Ink Warehouse. Oh, wait. I saw that earlier. It was in Kahului. Well, it says it's in Kahului. Let's see. I think I saw it on the east side, now that I remember, because I didn't realize I was on Maui at the time instead of Oahu. Yeah, it's somewhere here. If it's not here, then it's going to be further north. So let's see. It should also tell us, too. There it is.
This car will show some real character. Talk to you later. Drive safe. Over.
I'll drive safe as soon as I get back on the ground. First, we gotta go over the ocean. This is really a magnificent plane. Maybe I can get a remote control version of this plane too. And this was unintentional, but since we are approaching a runway, I am going to do a touch and go. I have the music muted. I don't know why it's telling me what song it's playing. Like, I honestly don't care anymore. There's a couple of good songs here and there, but for the most part, I don't care to listen to any of them. Plus, I don't feel like getting any copyright notices. You do have a mode you can do in this game called broadcast mode, where you can turn off all the copyrighted songs and still listen to specific music, but I'd just rather keep music off. Plus, I like hearing the cars, planes, and all the other machines that roam this beautiful state. Hey, what is that? It's very easy to turn this plane, I'll tell you that. Oh, God. I'm starting an escape. That was not intentional. Oh, I'm too high? Are you kidding me? Dang. Alright, well, lesson learned. We cannot fly while doing an escape. It was still nice to pass the bridge like that. Now, this is making me think of The Nightmare Before Christmas. Those fireworks. Well, they actually weren't fireworks, but Jack Skellington didn't know any better. They're trying to hit us. Like a lot of cartoons, Jack Skellington had a different voice actor for his singing roles as opposed to his normal speaking roles. Like one part of the movie, you hear him talking, that's a different actor, and as opposed to the one that gives him his singing voice. I do not remember who did the singing voice for Jack Skellington. It was either Henry Selick, the movie's director, or Danny Elfman, who conducted the movie soundtrack. Because he did the music, that is why my thoughts are leaning more towards Elfman than Henry. Henry Selick, if I'm not mistaken, also worked on another movie called James and the Giant Peach, which is why there was another character that looked pretty similar to Jack, but he was basically dressed up as a pirate. Like Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, I highly recommend you get Disney Plus and check out James and the Giant Peach on there if you have not yet done so. Fine movie. I didn't like it at first when I was 4, but as I got older, my mind eventually changed. I'm like, you know what? This isn't so bad. Under 4 miles remaining. I'm just going to go over this hill. Oh, an NASCAR highway trial. There are a couple of NASCAR things I want to do in this stream, but we'll save that for later. One of them is actually showing you guys this custom track I did. If you missed it, or if you haven't seen it in this one video I did a couple months ago, I'll gladly show you here. But first, let's get to the warehouse. And then we got to do several more things to help Kai restore her Porsche. I know it was a while ago, but I can't stop thinking about the moment where she said Austria instead of Austria. Why do people do that? Like, why do they have to add an R at the end of certain words when they don't have an R? Like idea. That's another one I've noticed. Like, the Brits do that a lot. Like, ooh, I have an idea. It's like they're somehow part Asian or something. Alright, I probably came in a... No, we're good. I was worried I came in too hot, but we made it safely. We're about to go into the warehouse and get some bumpers for the Porsche. But I think I'm at the wrong part of the warehouse. We need to go further to the right. That's better.
You're there. My friend should have the bumpers ready, though he might need a little help with something. I'll let you handle it. Bye.
Why am I not surprised? Hey, we're getting close to leveling up, though, so that's good enough for me. If I'm not mistaken, we'll get another $15,000. Yep. That is good.
Hey, I was expecting you. Guy sent you, right? You here for the Porsche bumpers? I'm almost done with them, but I need just a little more time. While I wrap things up here, would you mind handling a few deliveries for me? Just deliver these 3 packages, and we're good.
Oh.
But you better be
Okay.
fast. I got carried away and told my clients today's deliveries would be handled by a hotshot from the Motorfest. So, yeah.
Did you now?
They're expecting you real soon.
Well, with my Chevy, that shouldn't be a problem. Alright, so we got to go to the shopping mall, a church, and Queen Kahumanu Center. I don't know what that is, but we'll worry about that later. Let's find the shopping mall first. Oh. Ha! That was a piece of cake. Already got the car pointed in the right direction and everything. Metallurgist. That's an interesting phrase there. I never thought I'd hear, but I still like it. Uh-oh. Alright, so now we go to the church. I don't remember where Kaamanu is, though, so this might take a while. Unless it's here? I doubt it. Yeah, I didn't think it was there either. Lily. I don't know why, I like the name of that town. Lily. Kahina. Or no, that's Kahana. Could have sworn there was a place called Kahina, though. Let's see. Kahana Pond. Haiku Bamboo Forest. I think I said this during my previous stream, but there actually is a really good Japanese restaurant in Flemington called Haiku. Highly recommend it. Very good place. Now, back to locating that church. Kaihalulu. That's not it. Kipahulu. Also not it, but still a nice name. Let's see. Hey. Not to go off topic, but this seems like a fun place to race, especially if you like off-roading. Nope. I was worried I was going to start some by accident. Let's see. Cool. Chase Squad? Where the fuck is Kahumanu? Is there everywhere? Well, if that were the case. Like I said, this is why you gotta zoom in from time to time, because there's certain locations where you have a difficult time finding it unless you zoom in. Johto mission? No. Wind turbines. A gulch. Wait a minute. Archivist's domain. No. I swear, if I go into Google and I try typing in Kahumanu Church, it'll probably assume that I want to go to the real church as opposed to finding it in the game. One day, I really have to go to Maui. I'm going to try it anyway. Just for the hell of it. See what happens. Unless, did I pass it? No, those are the waterfalls. I'm also keeping my eye open. Well, here's a church, but that's not the right one. Neither of these are correct either. I'm also keeping my eye open for the Queen Kahumanu Center just in case, but where is Kahumanu? Alright, I'm going to give it a try, see what happens. I'm actually going to use voice command for this. The To Motorfest Kahumanu Church. Let's see, can you show me where it is? Oh, wait a minute. Someone else on YouTube did Chase Squad, and it's saying something about that. Well, let's see. Oh, wait. Someone else also did a walkthrough on YouTube. But I don't feel like watching some ad with some dumb bitch complaining about Republicans. Alright. Maybe it is by the Chase Squad HQ. Wait a minute. Oh my god, it was right there. It was near the mall. Fuck me. Good Shepherd Church. Let's see. I gotta rewind. Alright, I think I know now. I say that, and I actually don't. Well, here's the Queen Kahumanu Center. Let's just go there instead. We'll worry about the church afterwards. I don't know why I took that. I don't know why that took so long. I apologize. I think we could just park here. It should be fine. But we might have to actually be like... Okay, maybe I do have to back up. Let's try it now. I'm here, aren't I? This is the fucking center. Maybe I actually have to drive through it. I did reach it, though. I don't know why it's giving me a hard time. Are you gonna let me move on to the church? Where the fuck do I have to stop? Seriously. How did this guy do it? Oh wait, I think I know now. He stopped by the shopping mall sign. What the fuck? Wait, I think I know now. He had to go to a different spot. I think right here? No, that's not it. You have got to be fucking shitting me. Like, I have been at this place for 2 minutes and it still hasn't fucking counted. Why? Why can't I continue? Car's probably too wide for this, but let's see. Oh shit! I actually did end up on the second floor. Look at that! Nice. I was trying to do shaving and haircut, but since it's screwed up, I figured, you know what? Let's do Thomas the Tank Engine instead. Alright, well I said I needed some photos, so let's actually go ahead and do this. I don't know why I love this so much. And I just wish I could get rid of the raindrops on the lens, but honestly, I don't care. It is fine the way it is. Alright, I think we got what we need. Photo saved. Perfect. Let's take a look and see how it turned out. Yeah, like I said, I wish the raindrops still were not on the camera lens, but still good. Sorry for burping. And just for the heck of it, let's switch cars again. Not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. Oh, wait, I can't use those. Dang it. Ah, well. Oh, wow. Someone jumped over it. How do they do that? Maybe I have to go to the church first. That's why. I didn't realize it had to be in a specific order, but... Alright, let's zoom in. Well, at least you know where to go. Wailuku Union Church. There we go, finally. I still say that I should have been able to do that and then go to the church. Like, I think it's fucked up that we have to do this in a specific order. A little driftier than I expected. Still a good car to have, though. I like it. I hope this still counts. Nope, I have to get closer. Very bouncy, too. Okay, why is this not counting? This is the Kahumanu Church, is it not? Do I have to be in the parking lot? Is that why? There we go. Alright. Back to the shopping center. I might have to use my GPS again, but I think I have a rough idea of where I'm supposed to go. Oh, wow. A lot of cars. That's a warehouse. Alright, let's pull up the GPS one more time. I went too far, that's why. Okay. My memory did not do me justice there. Alright. I probably have to go into one of the parking lots again. I hate that though. I mean, you should be able to be allowed to like actually pass the objective when you're there, you know? Like it's bullshit that it forces you to go a specific spot. Fuck you, tree. Maybe this parking spot's acceptable. We'll see. No parking lot, I meant. Alright, we're good. I'm going back to the warehouse. That was a lot more complicated than it needed to be. I don't know why they fucked it up like that. No, pin. You know what? Yeah, let's fast travel to that. Maybe I have to do a replay? I don't know.
Hey, I was expecting you. Guy sent you, right? You here for the Porsche
What?
bumpers?
No.
Well,
No. I did it. I did everything already. I'm here. That's where I had to start all over again. That was scary. Alright.
You are fast, I'll give you that. Guess what they say about the Motorfest is true. Here are your 356 bumpers. I just finished polishing them. Give Kai my regards.
With pleasure. I hope I never see you again. At least I got $20,000 for that.
Thanks for playing along back there. You're a real lifesaver. I'm gonna have you stay on Maui a little longer. It's time to secure some juice for our 356. So yeah, I need you to pick up a battery. The shop isn't far from where you are. It's the Kala Auto Parts, located north of Kaului, right in front of the Good Shepherd Church. You really can't miss it. I mean, there's a giant battery on the roof.
I noticed in the picture. Alright. Kala Auto Part in Kahului North. Alright. Kahului. No, it's Kapalua. I thought it was there, but I'm thinking of something else. Cooler Reserve. I just noticed the letters are actually glowing. That's pretty cool. Every time I see Kyaku Valley, I keep thinking it's Keanu Reeves. Alright, Kahului, where are you? Don't be a pain in the ass. Oh, there's the airport. And she said north, so I think we're already in Kahului. Question is exactly how far north? There's the Good Shepherd Church. She said it was near there. That's it. Alright. Trying to see if I can back out without any wheel spin. Going forward, on the other hand, I knew that was going to be inevitable.
Not much in the way of electrics. No screens, no nonsense. Just enough power to start. Like the road, go. Simple doesn't mean primitive. It means straightforward. And in my line of work, fewer electronics means fewer things to break. Over.
Now, when she said juice, I actually thought she meant fuel. Because, you know, juice is a liquid, gasoline is a liquid. I'd be amused, though, if she tried to get the car to run on orange juice.
Nice pickup. I know the battery isn't the sexiest part, but you kind of need it if you want the car to start. So yeah, pretty fundamental. Thanks, my friend.
Now I think, judging by the bottom right corner, we have one more part to obtain. So let's see what we got.
Next up, tires. And yeah, size does matter here.
Never mind.
I've already selected and ordered the proper ones. They're waiting for you at the Wiki Auto Repair Shop.
Wiki
a few
Wikipedia.
kilometers north of Hana, a south sound of Maui. I appreciate it.
I didn't know Maui was a town. But I guess that's why the island is called Maui. Alright, Kala Auto Parts and Kala Auto Parts go to Wiki Auto Repair. Okay, so we have to go to Kala Auto Parts first, but I don't know where that is. Unless we're already there. I didn't think so. Maui District Attack. I was scared. I thought that was something else. Alright, Wailuku. Kala Auto Parts. Hana. That's the town we need, Hana. And I don't know why, but I have a feeling Kala Auto Parts and Wiki Auto Repair are nearby. Like they're right next to each other. I just gotta find Hana. There it is. I still have a feeling the auto parts store's somewhere else. But we'll see. Alright, St. Mary's Church. Waterloo Church. Why are there so many goddamn churches? Like, we should have less of those. Church is bad. Religion is bad. All religions should be outlawed. Let's see. Maui Arbor. What does that say? Arboretum. Ah, okay. Limehouse Cross. This is Hana. Why can I not find any of the auto places? So also it's a bunch of houses. Wait a sec. The intersection. It's a long shot. I want to say it's one of these places. I really don't know. We'll figure it out when we get closer.
These cars loved twisty roads. With her rear engine, most of the weight is sitting over the back wheels. That's why the 356 felt so alive in corners. And get this, she weighed just about 580 kilos. I told you she was light. Ferry Porsche believed it was better to have just enough power in a small, light car than too much power in a big one. With that philosophy in mind, he built his dream car that became the 356. And it didn't take long before they started winning races with it in the early 50s. Small car, big ambition.
Well, then again, with a light car, you don't need a whole lot of power. But it was still enough to make it go fast. What was that place I just passed? We'll go back there later if necessary. Oh. Oh. Very good. All right. I don't think this car has a fifth gear. Like, every time I get the needle towards the red, like when I redline it, I keep thinking it's going to go to fifth, and I remember there is no fifth gear. Otherwise, it would have changed by now. 4 miles to go. We'll see if my prediction was right. Man, this engine sounds awesome. Every time I hear the suspension creak, it reminds me of The Godfather, this game that Electronic Arts did in 2006. I swear, it's probably not the exact same sound effect, but it sounds very similar. I like, though, when EA did the James Bond games. I didn't have a whole lot of them. The only ones I had were Agent Under Fire. I still have Nightfire and GoldenEye Rogue Agent. Now, I realize Rogue Agent isn't well received with a lot of Bond fans, but for what it's worth, I still thought it was good. Nightfire was definitely better, though. Not just with the story, but also multiplayer. Like, you were allowed to have some AI people play against you. GoldenEye, you couldn't do that. You could only go against other players. I don't know why they did that. Nightfire was just so much better. Alright, there's the Wiki Auto Repair. Now let's see. Okay. At least we know where it is. Now, damn it, I hit the wrong button. Where is Kala Auto Parts? I don't even know why the name's not popping up. Is this it? No, that's a fire station. Alright, let me go back to that video I had earlier. It's a good thing I didn't close that thing I had on Google Chrome. But I hate when I'm watching YouTube on my phone that captions turn on automatically. It's annoying. Alright, wait a minute. The video I'm watching had something else. No, turn the fucking captions off. Okay. I think I know where it is now. It's either here. No, it's got to be here. Somewhere around here. This might be it, actually. Kala. No, that's a food store. Aloha Resort. What kind of a person names a resort the Aloha Resort? I mean, I understand you're in Hawaii, but you don't have to be generic as hell with the name. Like, seriously. What were you guys thinking? Alright, hurry up with the tires. Show me where Kala Auto Parts is. It just shows the repair shop, but I need Kala Auto Repairs. Show me where that is, please. This guy just keeps zooming in and out over and over and over again. Alright, forget it. I'm just doing another Google search. Kala Auto Repairs. Oh my god. I told you. It was going to assume that I was looking for an actual place in Ohio. Okay, north of Kahului. Kahului. So please don't tell me I have to go back there. Please don't tell me I have to go back there. Please don't tell me I have to go back there. All right. Where in this damn town is the Kala Auto Repair? I'm just going to fast travel back here and listen to what she has to say again.
Next up, tires. And yeah, size does matter here. I've already selected and ordered the proper ones. They're waiting for you at the Wiki Wiki Auto Repair Shop, a few kilometers north of Hana, a south sound of Maui. I appreciate it.
I just don't understand why I can't go straight there. Like, I have to find the Kala Auto Parts place first.
These cars loved twisty roads. With her
Yeah, we get
most
it.
of the weight is sitting over the back wheels. That's why the 356 felt so alive in corners. And get this, she weighed just about 580 kilos. I told you she was light. Very
Yes, you
partial.
did. All right. Kala Auto Parts. Wait a minute. No, that's a kitchen. Let's see. No. It's not going to show me what. I wish there was a way to type it in. Like, why can you not show me? wait a minute. Hang on.
Believed it was better to have just enough power in a small, light car than too much power in a big one. With that philosophy in mind, he built his
This
dream
is Cal
car
Auto
that
Parts.
became the 356. And it didn't take long before they started
Okay.
winning races with it in the...
So how come it didn't count the first time, huh? And more importantly, why can you not tell me, like, I had to spend a long time searching for the Wiki Auto Repair. Why do you have to make this so complicated?
early 50s. Small car, big ambition.
I swear, I'm gonna get fucking angry at this point. Surprised I didn't cancel the stream sooner. It's not worth it just to have one fucking viewer. This is why I said back in July I was planning not to do any more YouTube streams and just do Twitch only. Oh, wait a minute. This is probably the wrong place, but I'm just surprised that there were two Wiki Auto Repairs. The one we have to go to, as I said, is in Hannah. We already got the waypoint set up. It's just still surprising me that there was more than one. Not a bad jump. Wasn't trying to go airborne to begin with, but for someone who wasn't trying, I'd say that was okay. Oh. My horn sounds better than your horn. I guess that guy was jealous. This one kind of reminds me of a train for some reason. Oh, let's listen to this engine. This is nice. Very impressive. I love this. I gotta... Well, it doesn't look too bad. In fact, there's no scratches on it at all. Interesting. Okay, I thought I could avoid hitting the focus, but I didn't. We'll live, though. Again, it doesn't look like any damage was done to the car. That one I hit on purpose because it's a piece of shit. Alright, now I'm really hoping that... Thank you. Thank God.
The tires are in the trunk. One more thing crossed off our shopping list.
I was concerned it was going to be a repeat of what I was trying to do 5 minutes ago, and it wouldn't let me pass the objective, and I would be stuck. But we did it. Finally.
That's it. We're pretty much done. You can head back to the garage with the loot. I'll take care of the rest. Just one thing, though. Could you stop by my place on the way and grab the paint? It's right on the Porsche. My house is located east
The way
of
she said
White pickup parked out
Porsche.
front, so
The way
panels
she
on the
said
roof,
porch
and there's
sounded like
usually a food
Porsche,
truck
which is
nearby.
very
You
ironic
can't
since
miss
we're
it.
working on a Porsche. And now I did see her place earlier, so we're going back to Oahu and Waihiawa. Waihiawa. I gotta zoom in. There it is. Watch, my cursor's probably... No, it's not. It wasn't. But let's see. Why doesn't it tell me what is what anymore? Like... Wait, hang on. Pineapple plantation, yeah, it says that, but... It doesn't tell me where Kai's house is anymore. You got the military archives office. Oh, Kai's house. There it is. Now she said something about a white pickup. There it is. What the hell? That must have been an electric car, because I remember driving... I think it was either a Lotus or an Audi. Or it also could have been the Taycan. Another Porsche. That sounded like that.
Early Porsche colors were subtle. No screaming rats, just confidence. Colors that aged with dignity. Paint doesn't just protect the car, it often defines its era. My choice here. Going for a nice blue that will make that 356 classier than ever. Can't wait. Over.
I like the way she says over sometimes. Probably she doesn't say over and out, like most people do. But, all this flying we're doing, I feel bad for the boats, because we haven't done any boat action. Once we finish with this Porsche, we'll do some boat stuff. But I actually want to go... Oh, we got 2 watchers now. Thank you. I was worried I was going to be stuck to only 1. But, yeah, let me go into here. Ah, we dropped down to 1 again. Dang it. Yeah, we're going to replace the plane. Well, oh no, that's the wrong one. I wanted to replace this with that. So let me try that again. There we go. And we're back to 2 watchers. Thank goodness. But you know what? I think we will give the Mustang a try. It's been a while since I've flown this thing, and what I expected. Not while gaining altitude anyway. Just like the Harmon rocket, turning is very easy. But what does it say on the wings? Rotho. Nice. We basically just gotta follow the yellow line in their bottom right corner, and what is that? I thought that was another airplane for a moment, or a rocket. Well, what appears to be a couple of rockets are also there. That's the Red Bull playground. I said I hate Red Bull, but I'd still like to go there to try out some of the off-roading stuff. Alright. What we're going to do in regard to boats is something I did already. In fact, like with the airplanes, the boat races are kind of limited. You don't have much activity. In fact, most of the races they want you to do are car-related. Oh, my other dog is here. Hi, Rose. What a good girl. Yes, you're such a good dog. Good, Rose. When I announce my next live stream in the community post, I'm going to include a picture of Rose. I want to wait for her to get on my bed, though. Right now, she's just walking around, going under my table, looking over a few different things. I think we're at a safe enough angle to not worry about going in the water, so I'm going to drink water. Of course, to do that, I had to take one of my hands off the controller to grab my mug, and the hand I used was the left one that I used to control the plane's direction and altitude, like that. There she goes. My dog just jumped onto my bed. I like, too, how she always backs up and then runs as fast as she can to get as high as she can into the air and then jump onto my bed. Let me see if I can prop something onto my controller. Okay, never mind. I'll make this quick anyway. We'll gain speed again shortly. That's good. Now that I got the picture, I will do the community post later. Now, initially, I wanted to do a 4-hour stream today from noon to 4, but because my cleaning lady showed up today, I actually had to leave the house at noon to take my dogs out. So, that's what we're going to do next week instead. We'll be doing another racing game, but instead of Motorfest, we will go to Gran Turismo 7, and from noon to 4, we will do three different races. The first one I'll choose by myself, but the other two, I'll let you guys choose. I think I'll actually do a poll, which will also be in the community post, so that way the audience can get it more into, like, part of the stream, and I think it's good to give them an opportunity. Three miles to go. Well, less than 3 miles now. Oh, that's a nice bridge. I think I flew under that on a few occasions. It's pretty easy to do. I mean, that bridge is so high up. It's like that one bridge in the Temple of Doom. Even though that movie didn't take place in Hawaii. You get the idea. The design of the bridge is quite similar. Alright. I think this time we'll switch to the ivory tower thing. I'm going to try and aim for the field, and that's when we'll switch. This was probably not the developer's intention when creating this custom car, but it reminds me a little bit of Mike Wazowski. With the small, round, green body, you know?
You got the paint? Perfect. Our list is complete.
Yes, it is. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to have enough time. Oh, wait, hang on.
Got everything I need to finish this little project.
Good.
Now come back to my workshop. I'd make good progress while you were out on the road.
I'm sure you did.
Once I get these missing elements you'll bring in, I'll have that Porsche 356 ready in no time.
And I guess we get to drive it. Alright. Let's see. Yep, there it is. I remember now. All because of this lake. So back to the garage. I'm actually going to set the waypoint here just to be safe. It's not exact, but it'll be close enough. Unless... Ah. That's where we want it. Oh, Spartacus is coming back. Sure is taking his time going down the stairs, though. He's taking it nice and slow. Good boy. Hi. Hi, buddy. You're happy to see me, and I'm happy to
Seriously,
see you.
I owe you for all these trips you've been
Come on, buddy.
making for me.
It's all right.
I won't
You can come up.
forget it. I hope you took these drives as an excuse to slow things down. Take your time on the
Good boy,
road.
buddy.
Take the scenic routes. Enjoy the ride.
All right, now that my
That's what
dog's
this is all about.
on my lap, we are
See you
gonna
real soon.
switch to another car, actually. I know we're gonna switch to the Porsche once we get back to the garage, but honestly, I think it's appropriate that we get away from the off-road vehicle since we're gonna be on asphalt. And again, it's been a while since I drove this, so let's give it some time to shine. My dog keeps licking my arm and it tickles. Wait a minute, why did I not choose the... Alright, we're good now.
Over.
I don't understand why I didn't drive this thing sooner. This is awesome. It's gonna be hard to control though, because my dog is licking my arm, as I said, and it tickles. And he just stopped too. Ah, he's starting again. Sparty. You silly dog. I need to concentrate, buddy. I can't drive with you licking me like that. You're such a silly dog. Speak. Speak. Oh, you just want to keep licking? Okay. Well, I don't blame you. I like when you lick me, but I can't have you doing that right now. I gotta drive this car. We had such a good time out in Pennsylvania, though. We didn't have to go very far from our home. All we did was drive across the Delaware, and 5 minutes later, we ended up at Ringing Rocks, which is a really good area. I didn't hit any of the rocks with any of the hammers, but when you go there, they actually have a box of free hammers. In case you forget yours, you can borrow a hammer to hit the rocks in this field, and a lot of them sound like bells. It's really fun. Oh, this has 7 gears. Nice. Uh-oh. All right, we are here. Oh god, the same thing's gonna happen again like it did at the Wiki Auto Repair. We went from Kai's house to Kai's garage. We are at the garage, and now it's not letting us progress. It's not letting us conclude the story. I had to make sure my dog didn't get tangled up by my microphone's wire, though. Like my headset plugged into my PS5 somehow got underneath my dog while he was jumping onto my lap, and I had to make sure he didn't get hurt or tangled up by accident. Alright, let us conclude the story. Open up. We've waited long enough. Give me the fucking Porsche. I think all I have to do is go here. No. Still nothing. Do I really have to reset what I did? Alright. I am disappointed that it's forcing us to do this again.
You got everything I need. Now come back to my workshop.
I
Once
did.
I get the...
Alright, just follow the red line. Go here. Oh my god. That looks funny. I didn't think it was going to track all of the movements I made in my car while I was losing my temper.
Seriously, I owe you for all these trips you've been making for me. I won't forget it. I hope you took these drives as an excuse to slow things down. Take your time on the road, take the scenic routes, enjoy the ride. That's what this is all about. See you real soon. Over.
Yeah, that's a pretty important life lesson. In fact, that's also what they try and teach you in the first Cars movie from 2006. After Lightning takes his drive with Sally. We killed some pineapples. It's fun to see them flying in the air once you go through the fields like that. Uh-oh. Now I killed some sunflowers. Finally.
Welcome back. And thanks. Really, I'm gonna go back to work. Once I'm done, this old car won't be a project anymore. She'll be a Porsche again.
Well, she's not a Porsche, she's a Porsche. Just like what she said with Austria, where she had an R at the end for no reason.
She's whole. We didn't just fix a car. We brought history back onto the road. That car put some incredible things in motion. Now you got one last job in this story. Take her out. She was never meant to sit in a garage.
I didn't think
Porsche
so.
356 is built to be driven. And who better than you, driver?
Yeah, you said it. Alright, let's hold and collect. My dog wanted to jump off my lap, and now he came back and yawned at me while wagging his tail. You're such a good tail wagger, buddy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You know what? I'm going to take a picture of you, too, to include in my community post when I announce my next stream. Sparty, look at the camera, buddy. Buddy. Spart. Come on, buddy. Good boy. Look at the camera. Good boy. He's a bit cross-eyed, so like one of his eyes is normal, like looking straight.